Hey guys, so here's Jack Drips here today, and I've got a little review of the Sapor RDA by Wotofo, and I'm joined by my good friend
Gentleman of the Vapes over here, or Ben, hello.
Yeah, Gentleman of the Vapes channel. Go and check it out. I have links in the description and a link to the website as well, which is new and it looks just amazing. So
we got something really cool to review for you, really cool, and we've been excited for this one. The most anticipated RDA, I think, of the 2015 when it came out. This new top airflow design has been crazy. People have been talking about it so much because it works.
Yeah. Basically, it won. Loads of YouTubers spoke about it and gave it awards for 2015 year. And after having it, I can see why. But yeah, that's the box it comes in here. It does come in 2 colours, I do believe, or more colours now actually. But I got the black version. There is a stainless version, and there's also a few versions with like splatter effect. I don't know if you've seen that.
Sort of like a zombie splatter effect that you can see there.
That's on the Velocity.
Yeah.
But they do have, that black with the red splats, and they've got loads of other kinds with green splats, blue. But yeah, they're all available, and it's all around the similar price. And I did buy this for, I believe it was $22.99, I believe, from Grey Haze. If I'm wrong, it'll only be £1 or so here or there.
$19.99.
Okay, $19.99. Oh yeah, because I bought some drip tips from them as well, from Grey Haze, which is cool, like rubbery ones.
So for the small price of $19.99, you can get a top airflow quad post atomizer, deep juice well. There's loads of things that we're going to run through with pros and cons that we're going to make in just a little second for you guys, but this is an atomizer for those who want something that's easy to build, something that has great airflow with minimal leaking. And the flavour that's going to be, it's going to blow your mind, this flavour. It's amazing. So
yeah. So if you guys saw the Aeolus, that sort of started out on the top airflow design. So I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this here, but we've got airflow holes at the top. And basically, oh yeah, focus it on there. But basically, these airflow holes up here, they are inside the chamber. So the air comes in and it goes down directly onto your coils, and then the vapor comes back up through the drip tip. And to me, it's just such a great design because the airflow holes aren't low. It's just like pretty much leak free, and the juice swell is seriously deep as well. It's really great for shoving all your cotton in there. It will hold all the juice, and potentially you could never ever get a leak. The only way to get a leak really would be to like fill it up and then just like leave it on the side for ages. But
what you're going to get is a little bit of kind of residual juice from if you take the top cap on and off a lot. That's going to happen no matter what atom you have. So I would say that's probably the only leaking that you'll get from this atomizer.
Yeah, but the great thing about this is it comes with a couple of different caps. Okay, so this is the 510 adapter, so you can put whatever 510 drip tip in there you want. And this brings me on to the box. So in the box, so let's go ahead and have a look at what you get in the box. So you get a couple of little leaflet things. You just get like a little support card, just with the logo on, and then this tells you what you actually get in there. So it says you get the actual RDA and the deck, and a 510 drip tip adapter, and the broad cap, which is what I wanted to talk about. Very interesting. If I can get it out,
smash it. This is what happens. If you can't get it out, break it.
So basically, you get the stainless steel drip tip, which has that ring which fits in the 510 adapter, and it has like Delrin or something in there, which basically just stops the heat travelling up through the stainless. And then you get this cool as hell little broad cap, which is like a lot of these larger drip tips that you see nowadays, like on the Velocity. People seem to really like these. So it is made out of Delrin, I do believe, and it's like a custom width that fits perfectly in the support. So if you like to drip through your drip tip, which I do like to, and if you like that wider feel, then for sure, that wider feel in your mouth, then that is the one for you. But I've put on my own drip tip because I think it looks cool. And also in the box you do get some spare O-rings, a little Allen key, because this does use Allen screws for the heads.
This is Jack's unboxing here.
Unboxing.
You want to check out his other unboxing videos? Jack drifts.
Basically, you just get O-rings, spare screws.
Little baggy.
But that's pretty standard across the board. And you do get a little Allen key screw, which I've got somewhere, but don't worry about that. Because this does use Allen key heads. So if you're not a huge fan of that, then you get it included anyway, so it's not too much of a problem.
I have been as well. Right. Peas and rice. Hello, that's the phone call that we're going to include in this.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Fuck my life.
this right, yeah, as I was saying, this is a 4-post deck design, so with Allen key heads. So if you're not a fan of Allen key heads, well, this is what it has. So you just have to use it. Yeah, you're screwed basically. Pardon the pun. But what I found with Allen key heads is they screw down and tighten down, and then they stay there. So a lot of Phillips head screws, they can back out. These days they don't do that as much, but they can. And I've just found that Allen key heads in past devices tend to stay there and they don't really back themselves out. So if we have a look at the deck here, actually you've got a spare deck.
Yep.
May as well use that one, cool.
So, run you through this real quick. Here we have the deck itself. Don't know whether it's going to focus on that, but here is the deck.
So as you can see, 4-post design, which is, to me, it's very nice. I mean, there's been a huge fashion at the moment to go 2-post or the common 3-post, but I find 4-post is really great for building, really easy. Allows you to do center post builds, which this ATI somewhat requires, but doesn't really because of where the airflow is placed. It's good to do center post builds. And basically, yeah, it's got red O-rings on there. All the O-rings I found were to be, you know, just the right tolerances, not too thick, not too thin, so that everything just pulls off. This deck has got just the right amount of lift for me, so I can get it on and off easily. And same again with the top piece for easy access to dripping that. And
While we are, sorry to interrupt you, while we're on the subject of the deck, I would like to point out my experience with it because I think that's only fair. With it, we've got to be as honest as we can. Now, my one that came, don't know whether it's faulty or what, but the actual post holes themselves, where you screw the hex screws in, they actually completely rounded off, so that I couldn't actually screw in anything in there anymore. And they slowly did one by one. I think a total of 2 of them have rounded off now, so I can't actually screw anything into them. So this deck's completely useless to me now, which is really sad because this has been one of my favourite atomizers of 2015, and I know that I had one of the first ones going, so I don't know whether they released an updated version or what, but I know that mine were stripped, and that is really not a good thing. So Sapor, if you are watching this, that needs to be looked at.
Yeah, it does say it's full stainless steel construction, which I do believe it is, but I mean, you know, it could have been an off one, or it might be an issue with a few of them, we don't know. But with my experiences, it's been fine. With Ben's experiences, he's had stripped, the actual, where it actually screws into has stripped, so rendering it useless, you know. But I mean, that will be something that me personally, I'd probably like to gamble on, because I don't think it's a common issue.
No, I haven't seen anyone else with this issue. That I haven't on any forum or anything. I haven't seen anyone post anything about this. So as far as I'm aware, I had a duff one, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not the end of the world because it's so cheap that it seems like the risk and the reward kind of, you know, you have to balance that out, and it really doesn't seem that bad in when it's $19.99, you know.
Yeah. And I would like to talk about price actually. $19.99 for a Chinese made, this is made in China, but it's not a clone of anything, it's an original design, and that's what Wotofo are really good at, is doing their own original designs and, you know, not cloning, even though they're from China, which is a bold move.
Yeah,
and
China have stepped up their game, man. They're no longer the kind of look down on. They don't have that stigma attached to them anymore that they did have, where Chinese products were like
inferior,
and possibly could be dangerous and things like this. You know, that was always a thing that was attached to it. But now they've really shown everyone that what they've got and what they're made of, and they've come back with these products that are absolutely amazing. So.
Yeah, for sure, like the Sigelis and the IPVs and EVICs and stuff like that. China has stepped up their game, so the pricing's very good for an original design, solid build quality, and aesthetically as well. I do think that this looks extremely nice. With the black version, you get the red Sapor logo on there, and I think it just looks. It looks pretty high end. It looks classy.
The only downfall that we have, or that I have, I know, is this little rim here.
Yeah.
Which is like a little hat that it's wearing. Now that's the one thing. This is how good this atomizer is. There's only one thing I can put down about it, and apart from my Duff one with the strip screws, is that little hat, and that's all.
Yeah, I'd say if there was a little bit of beveling on there or something to grip onto, so you could turn it,
even if
take
they
it off.
painted that black with the black one.
Yeah,
you know?
there you go. I think what they tried to do is they made the sleeves different colours, and then every other component is the same colour, so it would match on with the stainless ones and the other ones, which kind of makes sense. You don't want to make a separate colour for each one, but it would have been nice. It would have made it look, at least 50% better, I think. But I'm not too fussed about the stainless on there. It looks okay. So, yeah, pricing, the aesthetically is good. Performance-wise, I've found flavour to be top-notch. The flavour is completely right up there, in my opinion. If you just shut down the airflow holes a bit, you're getting that airflow directly down on top of the coils. And flavour's been great, and vapour production is good because you can open it up wide and apply more wattage to it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking TFV4 kind of airflow here, but the airflow is I think it's substantial enough for anyone out there who wants an airy lung height. It's gonna cater to everyone, and that's what I like so much about it. It's such a nice vape. It's probably one of my best vapes of 2015. So
there you go. Stunning recommendation. Loads of other people said it's great, so I thought I had to check it out. And if you would like to check this out for yourself, you can head over to greyhaze.co.uk, which is where I purchased myself. I bought this from, and great customer service, everything. You guys must know about Grey Haze by now. Fantastic. They stock, all the latest and greatest stuff, and this is £19.99 from greyhaze.co.uk.
You'll really struggle to go wrong with this atomizer, trust me. You can do much worse. Whether you're a beginner, whether you're advanced, you're going to love this atomizer, so we can't recommend it enough. If you have a bit of spare money hanging around, definitely look to getting yourself the Sapor atomizer by Wotofo.
And so this has been the Sapor RDA by Wotofo. This has been my good friend Ben from Gentlemen of the Vapes. Go and check that stuff out. It's all good stuff. We're all involved in that. That's going really well. Sub to that. Sub to this one if you aren't already. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you didn't like it. And keep on vaping. Peace out.
Peace.
Big cloud at the end.
I did the same as that.